So as you guys know, about a few months ago I took my US citizenship test and I passed. So about 2 weeks ago I took my oath. Potentate,
state or sovereignty.
State or sovereignty, so help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest citizens of the United States.
And I'm officially a US citizen now. When I first took the citizenship oath and I went to like the office and whatnot, I wasn't 100% sure whether I was allowed to record or not, but then like they had people, representatives from the state, and they encouraged recording, so I was like, you know what, hell, I'll record the entire oath. I'm not gonna like show the entire oath, but the whole citizenship process took really long. I started around August, and that is when I like did my fingerprints and whatnot, and then I took the test sometime in like I think like January time frame, and then March, about a few weeks ago, I just took the oath and officially became a citizen. And then the day after, I applied for my passport. So I should be able to travel anywhere in the country, obviously, but also internationally. There's a lot of places that I definitely want to go within this year alone. I'm really like hoping it comes soon, and then I could start planning trips and whatnot. Honestly, I didn't even want to get my citizenship like in the past, because I thought I could just use my like Chinese passport and then travel to other countries using that. But then I found out like if you want to go to certain countries like maybe Japan, you actually need a visa if you don't have like a US passport. So that's why I applied for the US passport, and I made a promise to myself that I want to go to Japan within this year. So I had to like, when I applied and everything, I was like kind of rushing everything, but you know, when you apply for this kind of stuff, the government just takes forever. So yay for me. I'm pretty stoked that I got everything done, and now all I have to do is wait for my passport to come in. But one thing I kind of wanted to talk about today, I'm not gonna actually vlog outside because although it does look really sunny outside, we're gonna get a storm soon. Whew, pretty chilly out here. Hopefully it's the last time it snows here in New Hampshire, because I'm kind of like getting bored of the snow at this point. I love the snow, but like I want it to be warm out so I can actually go outside. Or then again, who wants to ever be outside? So one thing that I've been asked a lot on the channel, kind of weird because like you wouldn't expect like a small channel to be asked this question, but it's the generic question of how much money do you make on YouTube, or like how much money does YouTube pay you? Now, I know like it's kind of different for everybody, right? There's like a bunch of factors that could go into it. It can go into like the click-through rates of like the CPM and like the, what is it, CPC or something like that. And I know we're not allowed to, I believe we're not allowed to show that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna show you guys like how much, you know, what our click-through rate is, or like how much money we make per click or whatnot. But I am gonna show you how much money we make on YouTube, like in total. Because under the AdSense terms and conditions, it says right here, there's this one section about confidentiality, and we're not allowed to kind of disclose like the click-through rates and whatnot, but you are allowed to. It says, notwithstanding to section 9, you may accurately disclose the amount of Google's gross payments resulting from your use of the services. So in short, basically it means you're allowed to disclose how much money Google pays you, but you're not allowed to kind of discuss the detailed specifics, that kind of stuff, unless that information is already publicly available, like on a website like Social Blade. Yeah, on Social Blade. So I mean, if you guys are curious, you can always see like how much views we have in total, how many subscribers. But let me preface it with this, that even though a person has like this many subscribers, or they have this many views, it doesn't exactly correlate. So someone with like 100 subscribers can make more than someone with maybe 1,000 subscribers, or someone with this amount of views doesn't mean you'll make like this much money. It's kind of super like varying within the community, and not many people like to like discuss this information because it's like very confidential information. I guess like some money has like always been a very iffy topic for people. We get messages on the channel like a lot about like how do you afford your equipment, or how much money do you make a month from YouTube and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna kind of like settle that right now. Just know that these numbers and these measurements doesn't exactly mean like if you have this many subscribers, this is how much money you make. Everyone is different. So let me click on the analytics here. So in total, if you can see right here, that is when we first started our channel. I mean, it was created on October 17th, but we didn't really start until like November, and that is the current date that YouTube Analytics has opened. So about I would say like 5 months. I'm not gonna show you like the watch time, but you can see the views publicly. But I'll show you like the estimated revenue. So as you can see by like our estimated revenue, we've made about $4,000 and $4,500 from YouTube. And you know, this is the other stuff like shares, subscribers, growth, and we had a really good month like right around here. I think this is where we uploaded the DJI review, and it's kind of been steady since then, so like not much change. But that is our total revenue from the channel, and since me and my sister runs this channel, then we kind of both split it. We haven't actually used this money yet, so I just been like holding on to it, and I know how much it is. And if you guys are wondering how we afford all this equipment, like how do we afford the drones and the cameras, whatnot, and traveling and whatnot, we save a lot of our money. And right now I'm saving up for a car. Let me show you guys like how much money we actually have. Right here is kind of my bank account. So still have a college account. I don't know like if that ever will change or whatnot, if they're gonna start charging me, but that has nothing to do with Chase banking. But that's how much money I have, and these are like my credit cards. I don't use these other two. I don't know if it's smart to like show you my numbers, but who cares? It's like the first 4 digits anyway. That's the credit card I use. Right now it has like a balance of $2,000. I'm gonna pay it off tonight, so by the end of the month it should be fine. And then these are my points. But yeah, so obviously YouTube isn't my full-time job. I have a day job like right alongside YouTube. I kind of just do YouTube when I'm kind of free. It's like a hobby for me right now. My sister is still in school, so she doesn't really work, but we save all the money that we can just so we can travel and buy new equipment and whatnot. So I hope that kind of answers the question of like how much money we actually make on YouTube. And my account's about to be signed out from my bank. But anyways, yeah, so sorry I can't actually show you like all the logistics of it, but that is kind of how much money we make on YouTube. Hopefully in the future we can grow the channel to be bigger. I mean, maybe I can make a separate video on like YouTube analytics. I can go through like each section and explain it to you guys, or like maybe a tutorial on how to do like tags and stuff. So leave it in the comments below if you have any questions like prior, and maybe like what kind of video you would like me to make on the topic. Like I said, like time and time again, like in this video before, everyone's different, so don't look at like the amount we make and kind of compare it to yourself. If you have other questions, just put them in the comments down below and I'll try my best to get to them or answer them to the best of my knowledge. But as always, take my words with a grain of rice.